Hi guys, my name is Clay Dagler, and I'm going to talk about how I organize handouts for my high school students. My website is cdagler.com. My email address is cdagler@gmail.com. If you don't see a pattern, my Twitter is cdagler, @cdagler. All right. Short biology, I took my first computer science class at Santa Rosa Community College in 1994. I've been involved with the CSTEM Center at UC Davis, which stands for Computing, Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics, since 2012. I was a math teacher for the last 18 years, and I just quit math to teach computers and computer science. My goal is to only teach computer science in a couple years. All right, so I used several handouts in my classroom throughout the school year, and I needed a way to organize them on my website. I decided to use the Bootstrap drop-down menu, which led to more nested lists than I wanted to deal with. So because of this, I decided to write a computer program to help me out. My first iteration of the program was called HTML dropdown.cpp, and it worked very well. Basically how this works is I have a simple text file of all the data, the list, which is basically just a whole bunch of returns and tabs. I run that through my program, and then it outputs an HTML file that has several Bootstrap drops down. So it saves a lot of time, hopefully over the next 18 years of teaching, because it took a while to write this. However, it wasn't quite good enough for me. And what I didn't like about it is every time I ran the program, I had to go in and edit that HTML file. And I wanted to figure out a better way of doing that. And so I Googled around, I searched around, and it turned out the best way to do this was using JavaScript. So now what I did was I pretty much had the same program, but then it writes to a JavaScript file that my web page just simply calls on. So I just need to take the JavaScript file and simply dump it in the same directory, and there's no more editing. So it works pretty well. Let me show you an example really quick. So here is a very simple example list, just a simple text document. There's a title, there's 3 lists, and there's some sublists. And then what I do is I run it through the program, and it generates this right here. Now this is a JavaScript file, but it's pretty weak. It's one function. It's document.write. And then it's a whole bunch of stuff in there that I generate. And then all I do from there is I just simply use my web page, like this is an example right here. In line 12, you can see I just call on the file. So now all I need to do is just open up my FTP or wherever I do it and just dump the file in there, and then I'm done. So no more editing. And let me show you what it looks like live. Somewhere it is. So here's the simple example. And then the drop downs are right here, and it's pretty simple. And this one right here, you can argue that I didn't need to write a program for, because it's pretty simple. Like, it's not that long, you know what I mean? But if I go to my website, let me show you the one that I actually use for my classroom. And this one right here is a lot more detailed. This would take a lot more work to do. And each of these has a drop down of all the handouts I use in my class. And I think it looks pretty cool. The parents like it, the student likes it. It looks like I know what I'm doing. So it's been working pretty well. And all of these right here, and I'm only on unit 5 now, and I have a few more units to do. If I had 10 units, that'd be way too much to write and keep track of. So I think the program was definitely worth it. And let's go back to here really quick. And so basically, I like this quote right here. So the program is never done, right? I definitely want to write this completely in JavaScript would be my next step. I'm thinking like a giant text box on one side. On the left side, I dump the code in there, I hit convert, and then the other side, I get the new JavaScript file, right? From the text to the JavaScript, I think that'd be a really cool extension. All this code is on GitHub, so if you guys want to download it and fix it for me, that'd be awesome. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. And I'd like to thank everyone for listening. If you guys want to talk about what I've done afterwards, it'd be very cool. I definitely want to hunt some of you down. I'm also very open to anyone who wants to help in my class. Like you can do like a Google Hangout, talk to a few students, talk to a class. You can come in for a day. We do robots. You can come into a day and just like see what my kids are doing, maybe evaluate what they've done. I also pair up like one student with someone in the field. We meet for coffee and stuff. So that's all I got. Thank you guys for your time.